Good morning. This is your media report for Monday, November the 16th, 2015. I'm Sergeant Lori McGee, Media Relations Officer for the St. John Police Force. From Friday morning, November 13th until today's date, police have responded to 291 calls for service. We would like to hear from anyone that has any information concerning any of our calls or investigations. We can be reached at 506-648-3333, at our email, police@stjohn.ca, or you can do it anonymously through the Provincial Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477 or on their website at crimemb.ca. On Friday morning at 10:10 a.m., a 15-year-old male was arrested at Simons High School for breach of a conditional supervision order. He was held in custody for transport to the Miramichi Youth Detention Center. At 7:28 p.m. Friday evening, a 35-year-old male was arrested for a theft of gas from the Petrocan on Hilliard Street. The accused was released to appear in court at a later date. At 12:24 a.m., police were called to Princess Street for a female passed out on the ground. The officer noted a female staggering and approached her. A scuffle took place and the officer was assaulted by the 45-year-old female. The officer received minor injuries and the accused was charged with assaulting a police officer. She was later released on conditions to appear in court at a later date. At 2 a.m., a 22-year-old male was arrested for a breach of the peace when police stopped him on Princess Street for screaming. He was acting out, was taken into custody, and later released. At 2:06 a.m., a female contacted police to report that she parked her vehicle in a parking lot off of Union Street, and when she returned to it at 2 a.m., she discovered her vehicle missing. She reports losing her keys inside a local bar. She located the vehicle the next day on Peter Street, at which time she reported jewelry and a laptop missing as well. The incident remains under investigation. At 3:12 a.m., police were called to a single-vehicle rollover accident on Millage Avenue across from the Subway restaurant. A 54-year-old female driver displayed signs of impairment, and she was subsequently arrested for impaired driving. She was later released to appear in court at a later date. On Saturday morning at 10:13 a.m., police were called to Cell Rocks, a cell phone kiosk in McAllister Place, for a report of a theft of cell phones and a couple of wireless chargers. Video footage is being reviewed, and the incident remains under investigation. At 11:35 a.m., police were called to the Superstore on Somerset Street for a report of a shoplifter. A 31-year-old male was arrested for theft of groceries. He was released to appear in court at a later date. At 12:23 p.m., police responded to the Forest Hills Grocery for a theft of lotto tickets. The caller reports that two females entered the store. One female distracted him while the other committed the theft. The theft was discovered on video surveillance in the store. The incident remains under investigation. At 11:20 p.m. Saturday evening, a 47-year-old male was arrested for a breach of the peace after police were called to a Queen Street residence for a report of an argument between the accused and his common-law. He was later released. At 10:08 a.m. on Sunday, police were called to the Somerset Street Superstore for a report of an internal theft. A 49-year-old female was arrested for multiple thefts that occurred over a period of time. She was later released to appear in court at a later date. On Sunday evening at 11:50 p.m., a 39-year-old male was arrested for impaired driving after he was stopped on Union Street for almost sideswiping a police vehicle. The accused was later released to appear in court at a later date. At 2:30 a.m., police spoke with a female at the Garden City Irving who reported she was assaulted by a male. She described the vehicle he was operating and indicated she believed he was impaired. The vehicle was later located by police on Waterloo Street. A 44-year-old male was arrested for assault and impaired driving. The accused was later released to appear in court at a later date. This will conclude the media report for Monday, November the 16th. Have a good day and be safe.